All right, hello everyone. This is video 2 for Navigator. We are going to go through the level identifications and how price is recorded as it goes through them so you have a little bit of understanding of how these stats are eventually generated here. So right now, everything else has to start somewhere. Ours currently is starting from anytime price touches a mid-band touch after 8:30 regular trading hours starts. You can identify it by as soon as these purple bands here on the top and bottom, target 1 and target 2, once they start printing, you know that all the bands are locked. They're no longer going to move as you see they have done through the pre-market session. Band touch is anytime price has truly, I'm going to move this for a minute so you can see, price has actually touched that line. That is what the script looked for. It will not go, if that candle had stopped a little before that line, it will not go close enough. These are machine touches. We are going for accuracy. So as soon as this is touched, it is now starting to track, and you already have a mid-band touch on that line. The mid-band is the inner line on either side for top or bottom. Your retracements are based off of the direction of the first mid-band touch. So in this instance, on RDY here today, price came up, touched the upper band here for mid-band touch, and right away it'll classify the retracements as shallow 1, shallow 2, deep 1, or deep 2. And in the event where we just say it is a shallow retrace or a deepest retrace, it is always again from the direction of price. The closest or the shallowest retracement range, or the deepest retracement range, excuse me. Target 1, target 2 are always identified as the top bands on the top and the bottom here. Target 2 is the farthest one away from the bands. Target 1 is always the closest for each one. Also, a band-to-band touch is, I'll zoom in a little bit here. We have a band touch here. We have a band touch here. That is a band-to-band classification. We are no longer recording anything after a band-to-band has happened. Everything else is counted in between as long as things that we are tracking are being achieved. And we'll go through that more as we go on to more of the tables here. I want to switch over to YM for a second here so I can show you an instance where it did not touch the top bands this day during the lock. It did earlier, still wasn't counting. We are looking for after a purple bands attach here, and we have the red bars here have changed to indicating that now the lines will no longer be adjusted. They are locked for the rest of the day. So on this day for YM, price came down, didn't touch on this candle. Let me zoom in a little more so you can actually see it in better detail. This candle here did not touch the band. It missed it. So it did not start tracking until prices touched this band here. Then it is looking for the retracements or for continuations through to price. After that then now, our shallow retrace is opposite of what it was if we touched the top side. As you go up, it'll be shallow retrace. This will be the deep retrace up here, and it'll be shallow retrace 1, shallow retrace 2, deep retrace 1, and deep retracement 2. Again, band to band will only be counted on days when it touches both inner bands during the locked period. That is the only time we will be looking at that. Targets are always going to be based on the same direction as a band touch. If it goes up and touches the opposite direction afterwards, it is not tracking that. It will off of our first table, but after that, all the rest of the stats that we'll be looking for are all going to be the same direction trade only is what we're looking for stats recorded for. So for instance, on this day here, we will be going through and we have gone from mid-band touch to shallow 1, shallow 2, confirmation, target 1, target 2. Now, confirmation is also the break of the outer lines, your outer bands here. So on this candle, I'm going to zoom in again. As you can see, price has touched the line, price has not broken the line. So that is not considered a confirmation yet. A tick beyond it is considered confirmation. It is not looking for candle close. It is looking just for any time price has gone beyond that line at any point. It will count that as your confirmation. Okay. Confirmation of band to band. Let me show you a couple things here. Let me switch back to RTY. Give it a second to load here. So when we're looking at our stats, again, band to band is anytime we have touch from one side of the band, like we have here when it first started, to the other side of the band. So this day is counted a band to band day. We have also confirmed, and then it has gone through and gone band to band. So we have confirmation plus band to band. That is one of the counts of the day. Okay. Mid band retracement is always going to be this band. It is looking for your retracement after the confirmation. All of these stats from confirmation of band to band down to target 1, target 2 hits are all considered from the confirmation only is what these are counting right now. So confirmation and it retraced and it touched the mid band at any point, it's counting this whole range now when it does that. That mid band retrace count is that to show you just how minimally sometimes it retraces. It's also going to have the highest count. Because this currently is kind of a general stat, it will count everything as it falls through. So you'll get multiple counts in the day, well, of only one area though. So confirmation, as it is falling down through the shallow retracement to the deep retracement to the band-to-band touch, it counted all that for the day on this particular table. It has counted the mid-band as a retracement and the shallow and the deep. These are very generalized stats for this table. The rest of our tables are going to be getting a lot more accurate, and we will go through that as we create another video for the next stat table. I'm going to do a brief walkthrough on our ATRs. This is something that most of you don't have yet, or all of you don't have yet. We are going to start putting filters on the days so we can start filtering out and figuring out the better, cleaner trades of the day right now. I'm going to give you one more quick brief definition of an ATR because there is multiple different versions. Ours is basing the average true range from the midlines of this band on each side. It is literally taking a measurement and going from band to band. If I can get right on it there, okay? That is what it's measuring, 18.5, which is basically your overnight session, your Asian London session. It has measured the highs to the lows that it has made overnight to the lock of the bands. So that way we can see how big of a move we have made overnight to start to see how volatile the day potentially could be. And with that now, we have days that have been over and under the average true range. We have one label here that will say that the London range was this, and it has a historical average based on the amount of days, 79, that is based on my candle time frame right now. If I switch to a 15-minute, because of the way TradingView gives you more historical candles with more candles back that you can look, because we have less candles altogether in a 15-minute candle, we can go back farther in time. So now all of a sudden you see my count has gone up to 239 now because I'm on a 15-minute candle. So I'm seeing all essentially a year's worth of trading. And a year's worth of trading, the historical range is now 26.5. The labels will be green if we are the same or under. If the day is over, it will turn red to show you how, and it'll tell you how much farther over we are, what we are compared to the average. The extra filter is just another way to show you that we are changed, we're different, and we are going through and we're going to start tracking those days. How many days we have over versus under in a year, and then how many times things have gone from band to band in the over the ATR limit versus under. As you can see, if we're under the average true range of point A to B, we have a lot more band to band days in a year. And you also see confirmation plus band to band has gone way up too in the year when we are under versus over. Okay. We are going to be talking more about that later here as we start putting more and more specific trades to that. Like I said, right now, those are just very general stats, so we can start tracking those right now. The next video here, we will be going through the mid-band touch table and giving you guys ideas of how those trades are generated and what we are looking for in trades for that. All right.